Hi, now we're going to explore a few more interesting extensions to the string class of objects within Python. Alright, so what I have here is I have a string already declared here. Alright, and I'm going to print out here in the next statement. So let me just run it and we see what happens. So the sentence that comes out is, hi, how are you? Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore, alright, this feature in Python called isTitle. Alright, so I'm going to say print my string dot isTitle, and let's see the result first before I explain what is isTitle about. Okay, so the result is false. Okay, now what is isTitle? Python interprets a string as being a title if all the words in the string start with a capital letter. Alright, in this string here, only the first two words H, hi, and how start with a capital H, R and U start with small letters here. Alright, so it is not considered a title string, so that is why it gives us a result as false. Okay, how do I convert this string to a title string? Alright, so I'm going to create a new variable, new string equals to my string dot title. Okay, and I'm going to do one more print here, print new string, and I'm also going to print and just to confirm that the result of new strings check is actually true. Alright, so let's run this code first and I'll explain what we have just done. Okay, so what you see is first I print out the original string, and then I print out the check of whether it is title. So since only the first two words start with capital letters, the remaining two words do not start with capital letters, the isTitle check returns a false. Alright, next what I do is I convert this string, the my string, with a dot title function here. So what does this my string dot title do for me? It actually takes this string and converts it to a title representation, which means that all the words now will start with capital letters. Alright, and I've printed out this string which is here, hi, how are you? So it's the same string except that now all the words start with capital letters, and the check here says it is true. Alright, so that is the title and isTitle use for the string objects here. Alright, now I'm going to make a copy of that block here and paste it here. Alright, and I'm just going to comment it off so that we do not have so much of printouts to deal with. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the next string function, which is the isUpper and upper. Alright, so I'm going to change the isTitle to isUpper, and I'm going to change it to upper here as well as isUpper. Alright, so what does this isUpper do for us? It checks whether the string is actually made up of uppercase characters. Alright, and of course, as we can see, the original string, my string, only two of the characters here are uppercase, the rest are all lowercase. Alright, so definitely this isUpper check is going to return a false. And then what we are going to do next is we are going to convert it to uppercase by calling the dot upper function here, and we are assigning it to new string, and then we are printing it out and just checking it one more time. Alright, so let's run this code here and see the result that we get. Alright, so you see that the original string is here, the isUpper check returns a false. Next, we convert it to uppercase by calling the dot upper function here, and then we print out the converted string, the new string, and we see that in this new printout all the characters are uppercase. So when I do a check now, it returns the result as true. Alright, so that is the uppercase functionality. Okay, so I'm going to do a copy over here, and I'm going to comment off this region of the code, and I'm going to show you the lowercase functionality here. All right, so the lower case functionality is very similar. I'm going to check whether everything is lowercase, and definitely it's going to return a false because I do have uppercase characters in my original string. And then the dot lower will convert it all to lowercase, and then we'll print it out and check, okay, that the new string does fulfill the requirements of the is lower check. All right, so let's run this code here and let's see what happens. Yes, so you can see that the original string, the original is lower check is false, and subsequently the dot lower function converts it to all lowercase. So when I print it out, it prints out the exact same string except that all the characters are now lowercase. Okay, and then the check returns true. Okay, and so those are the three main functions I wanted to show you in this video, but I'm just going to show you two more things that you can also check for in terms of the string. All right, the first one is we can check whether it starts with some character. Okay, so I can check whether my string dot starts with, okay, for example h. I'm just going to print here. So what does this statement or this instruction do? It calls this dot starts with functionality function to check whether this string starts with a capital H. All right, so let's run this code here, and you see the answer is true. Okay, so in Python, okay, it is case sensitive. So if I would replace this with a lowercase h and I run it, okay, you will see that it is false. All right, so similar to starts with, you can also check whether it ends with a particular character. Okay, ends with, so in this case our string ends with a question mark, so I can do a check here. All right, and you will see that the check returns true. All right, so I hope that this code here has given you a good idea of the quite a few functions that are associated with string objects. Okay, so please do try it out and see for yourself. All right, thank you and see you soon. Bye.